On July 8, 1933, Art Rooney buys the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are then called the Pittsburgh Pirates until 1940. The Steelers struggled early on, winning only 22 games in their first 7 seasons. The Steelers had their first winning season in 1942, going 7-4. During World War II, the Steelers and Eagles combined for a season and were called the Phil Pitts Eagles. In 1964, Ernie Stautner, number 70, is officially the first Steeler player to have his jersey retired. In 1969, the start of a new generation is made when the Steelers select Joe Green in the first round out of North Texas. That same offseason, the Steelers hired Chuck Noll as their head coach. On December 23, 1972, Franco Harris' immaculate reception was caught in a 13-7 victory over the Raiders.
On January 29, 1974 could be the most important day in Steelers history. In that draft, they acquired Hall of Famers Lynn Swann, Jack Lambert, John Stallworth, and Mike Webster. Also signing free agent and safety Donnie Shell, who went on to be one of the best safeties in NFL history. The next 6 years, Steelers went on to win 4 Super Bowls and establish the steel curtain in true Steelers football. In 1987, Joe Green is the first of the 1970 Steelers to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. In 1988, Art Rooney passes away at the age of 87 due to a stroke. In 1991, Chuck Noll announced his retirement, and then Bill Cowher is elected head coach.
Hello, Steeler Nation. I'm here with Antonio Brown. My name is Pablo Escobar, and we're talking about the Steelers organization and Antonio Brown's memories of college. So, Antonio, how was Central Michigan University?
I mean, it was all right. It was too slow for me, but I mean, the professors, they were good, and then the parties, they were good. You know, stuff like that.
I seen in college you were number 27, so you were recruited to play defensive back and full wide receiver.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your favorite college growing up?
My favorite college was probably Wichita State, because yeah, they're a good organization.
I heard them farm boys have some crazy parties.
Yeah, I mean that's why I couldn't go. My parents wouldn't allow me because they know how I get down. So.
Yeah. On draft day, what were your feelings on draft day?
Oh man, I just have to give all the thanks to God. You know, it was just how far I came. You know, growing up in the hood, no father, you know, no mother until she came back eventually, but you know, it was rough.
Being drafted in the 6th round, seeing all those other wide receivers going ahead of you, do you have a chip on your shoulder?
No, man, that was just more. That was influence for me to just do better, you know. And now I'm here. I made it. You know, they got rid of Mike Wallace because of me, because they know I was better than him. And now he's getting balls thrown at him from Ryan Tannehill. Like, seriously. But yeah, I'm better. I'm better than most people. So yeah.
Your rookie year, you didn't contribute all season, but in the AFC Championship, you caught a 50-yard catch by Ben Roethlisberger. And that was your first time people even heard of you. How good did that feel to make it your big first impression?
I mean, it felt nice knowing that the Steeler Nation was behind you, you know, and now it's your household name. It felt good.
Now that Mike Wallace is gone, do you feel you have the grasp of being a true #1 wide receiver in the league?
Even when Mike was here, I did, you know. I thought I was #1. Ben obviously threw to me more. I was making more plays. So, I mean, yeah, I felt like that. No disrespect to Mike. That's my boy and all, but he knows. He knows.
Now, Sanders is your backup. Are you a mentor towards him?
Yeah, I taught that guy so much. We had weightlifting competitions, and man, he needed it. I mean, he wasn't lifting, you know. I asked him, I said, "Do you even lift?" He said, "What?" I said, "Do you lift? Do you squat?" And then he said no, so I had to break him in.
So what is your 40-yard dash time?
It's now at a 4, just a 4. No, not a 4.4, just a 4.
Oh, just a 4.
Yeah, I got it up to a 4.
It's about 0.2 seconds faster than the record.
I know.
Congratulations.
That's what I said.
Now, your $40 million, what did you do with some of that money you got now?
First off, you have to support the family, you know. You have to give back to people who raised you, you know, people that helped you. And then I gave some to charity, but then I bought them all in whips, you know what I mean? I went out and got me a Bugatti. That was my first investment in a Bugatti. They say family over everything, Bugatti over everything, you know what I mean?
And I take it now that your little brother, Desmond Brown, he's running back for the Pitt Panthers. How are you supporting him?
Man, I'm so glad he came to Pitt, you know, I get to see him every now and then. I support him, I go to all his games when I'm not in practice, you know what I mean? But he knows not that he'll never be as good as me, but I hope that on draft day, the Steelers call his name up.
Growing up, how was it like playing the same high school football team as your brother?
Repeat the question?
Growing up in high school, how was it like playing the same high school football team as your brother?
It was nice because whatever he did wrong, I was there to correct it. Whenever I did wrong, he was there to correct me. So I mean, it was good. Constructive criticism on both parts.
I take it I hear that you have a son. So how is Quintez?
Quintez, man. Quintez is good. You know, he's bad. You know how little babies are.
Yeah.
They're always crying, you know, whining about stuff. But I mean, my girl, she takes care of him. So I'm blessed to have a nice wife, a nice girl.
Do you want Quintez to play football when he's older, or are the concussions?
No, see, I'm not gonna blame Drew Brees and make my son not want to play. If he has the heart to play something, I'm gonna let him play. You know, I'm not gonna deprive him of a sport. You know, so hey, Drew, you need to stop that. That's just disrespect. So I'm gonna let him play.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Daniel Brown.
Nice to meet you, man.
You too.